It's good.
It's delicious.
What are you doing?
Drinking protein shakes, apparently.
This is our first vlog for our fitness progress. We've been at a routine for the past
We just finished 5 weeks.
5 weeks of a routine following a guide by the
Mari Llewellyn.
Yeah.
So Mari Llewellyn is a social media and fitness influencer. She Let's edit that part. Her and her boyfriend have 2 small businesses. So one, she sells like home guides and gym guides and fitness bands and all that fun stuff. And then her other program, or her other business, she sells like proteins and greens and pre-workouts and recoveries and all that fun stuff. So that's actually what we're drinking right now. We just got in our new shipment today. So he's drinking the strawberry milkshake and I'm drinking the chocolate banana, and they are delicious.
What we're doing essentially is we're trying to track our journey through this process. You know, we're going from these 2 different angles. I'm trying to bulk up,
And I'm trying to lose weight.
but we're both trying to, you know, do something really drastically with our lives. She got me into counting macros, which I'd never heard in my life before.
I followed counting macros for a very long time, but just like the thought of it scared me. I came from Weight Watchers. I did do Weight Watchers for a little, just about a year.
You know, initially you think, oh, counting calories is hard enough, but then you find out about counting macros, and it's like, it seems like rocket science. But it's not that bad. You know, basically the way it's set up, I have 150 protein, 230 carbs, and 75 fat that I should try to reach for each day, and that's basically 2,100 calories. But I made a post on Facebook thanks to her. She got me to join, what was it called? The Facebook group?
Macros Inc.
Yeah, Macros Inc. And I made a post explaining my activity level, weight, height, and based off that, they gave me a suggestion to do a total of 1,900 calories. It was 130 protein, 200 carbs, and 65 fat. Now, just for context, I've been 110 pounds most of life, and highest I would hit like 114 maybe on a good day. But immediately when I started doing counting macros, I got up to 117 pounds, and stayed pretty consistently day to day, 117, which is never in my life have I hit that high. But you know, so they recommend going for at least 2 to 4 weeks to test it out to see how you're doing. Like, are you losing weight? Are you gaining weight? It's been 2 weeks. I've used the suggestions from Macros Inc. It was working for the first week, but I did something different the second week that kind of made things a little out of whack. You know, since this quarantine stuff, coronavirus has been going on, I stopped going to doing my regular routine of doing jiu-jitsu, which is about 2-3 times a week. But you know, I did that. The last time I went was around February of this year, before this stuff happened. And if I wasn't counting anything, I was just going to the gym and, you know, just burning a lot of calories than I need to. Wasn't eating a lot. Obviously this time around I want to do something different. So, you know, doing jiu-jitsu is a lot of intense cardio. After doing a lot of jiu-jitsu about 3 times a week, my weight has gone down significantly, back to where it used to be before doing this. So my current weight is about 113, which was it was staying around 117, but now it's way down to 113. So what I've done differently now, I've made a post essentially 2 weeks since doing this and asked the people at Macros Inc., what should I do differently? And they suggested to increase my calories by 15% and see how that goes. So instead of doing 1,900 calories, I'm now up to 2,100 calories. So today marks the first day I'm going for a 21 calorie goal.
2,100 calorie goal?
To what?
2,100?
What did I say?
21 calories.
Oh yeah, okay. 2,100 calorie goal, and just to see if that improves things. Because I do a lot of, I work at a restaurant, so I do about 8,000 steps or more a day on average, plus going to the gym every morning with her, and then plus doing jiu-jitsu. It's a lot of cardio, I guess you could say, throughout the week that really throws me off in my goal of gaining weight.
I have been overweight my entire life. I used to play soccer, basketball, I did track, and I did softball in school. Even before that, I used to do martial arts as a child. So I've always lived like a pretty active life. Obviously, we just can never get the food down, apparently. Last year, my friend introduced me to Mari's fitness guide, so I have done her guides exclusively for a year. I joined Weight Watchers, and I lost about 30 pounds from that. And then I recently just switched to Macros, and I'm down another about 10 pounds. So far, for Mari's guides, I've completed the first and second guide, her resolution guide, and then we're just doing the second guide again, just because he's not really used to being in the gym.
I have, gone to gym sometimes throughout my life, but it wasn't a consistent basis. I would, maybe lift a little bit, but I really did not have any, like a set schedule things. I just would do it on a whim. And also that net a lot of results. So it's, been very helpful to have a motivating partner to go with that kind of, we kind of both encourage each other, each morning, around 7 a.m., get up around 7:30, get to the gym around 8 o'clock in the morning, right before I go to work. And, it's just something really nice to incorporate throughout the week. It feels, like you accomplished something really good for that week.
It's also super helpful just because obviously we do live together and we can literally just clean out the entire fridge. So our fridge right now literally consists of like meat and fresh produce, and that's about it. Whereas if you're living with your family, it's not usually that easy.
And so our plans with these vlogs, I think we want to shoot for once a week to, after the end of each week, kind of summarize and evaluate, how much weight or the weight fluctuations we experience.
Pretty much, like, I'm looking to use them as a video diary, so I can look back and just see everything happen.
I'm in no rush to add weight. I just want to do this slow and steady and see how things go. So theoretically, I should be gaining a pound a month through this method. So hope to see some good results. And again, today marks the first day of hopefully hitting 2,100 calories a day. And then we'll see how much things change after 1 week of doing that.
So my weight started, so when I was really active growing up, like high school time, the lowest I can ever remember being was like 260. So I've always been pretty like chunky. I still like wear some of the same clothes since I was in the 5th grade. So, but the highest weight that I have recorded being was last summer. Yeah, it was last summer. I came in about 315. So since then, I stepped on the scale this morning and I'm down to about 280, 278, around that area for the last couple days. And my macros currently have me at 2,057 calories total. So.
And with the gym footage we shot, our goal was just to shoot like 1 rep per exercise routine.
One set per exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because again, we're following Maury's guide. Like the first day is arms.
Yeah, so usually it's set up so it's like upper body, lower body, and then she kind of does like a push day, and then she does upper body and lower body, because you're usually supposed to hit like each muscle group twice a week is ideal.
Hopefully by this third major video we'll do, we'll be in Savannah, and we'll see our journey of. We want to see if we can first of all food prep for a whole week, because we're going on vacation in Savannah for a whole week, and I'm a little bit stressed out because we never have gone on a full vacation like a week on our own. Usually we're with family and can manage food pretty well, but
or if we did go for a week, we weren't like dieting or anything, so it was just pretty much you eat whatever we wanted to.
Right. So obviously, I mean, Savannah, so you want to eat good local food, but I don't want to spend too much money and because
and then wreck our diets, which we've already came this far with, even in like the last few weeks.
We'll update you and see how that goes.
Okay, so my first big goal is trying to lose 30 pounds. So a little bit of backstory. So I'm from upstate New York. I have moved here, but my senior trip, we took a school bus to Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge area, which we live about 3-4 hours away from now. And my class went ziplining, we did whitewater rafting and all the fun stuff that you do there. So I didn't end up going ziplining, partially because I really didn't want to, and also partially because I was just still too big to do it. So I am, I'm about 20 pounds heavier than I was then right now. So if I can lose 30 pounds, it should put me in the threshold. So if I can lose 30, then we're going to take a weekend trip to Gatlinburg so I can go ziplining. And if we do, we will update a vlog for that, because that's been a big goal of mine for a pretty long time. But I've also never been this serious into trying to fix it. So I'm super excited for that.
Overall, my goal is just, I've been pretty little all my life. I never really, I never was serious about it either. I just kind of brushed it off like, it is what it is. But I think that's the wrong mindset. I want to, try to bulk up, because I think in theory also they help with hopefully feeling less fatigued, because I think when you're so small like me and don't intake a lot of calories and a lot of food, then you're just kind of tire out pretty quickly throughout the day. And so I think if I bulk up, my goal I think is 135 pounds. We'll see how far that goes, but I figure that's probably like an ideal weight for my height of 5'8". And again, hopefully I'll see a change in energy levels and overall, strength, especially in jiu-jitsu, which is not always about strength, but I definitely think it would help to add that to my, incorporate that, because currently I think I'm probably the lightest person in that gym. So as you can imagine, it's kind of like an uphill battle for each role I do. And so yeah, I just think I should be able to hit a certain number and feel a huge difference. That's what I hope to gain from all this.
My overall goal, if we're talking long term, hopefully a year goal, maybe a little bit more. I just want to hit Wonderland. I've never weighed under 200 pounds. I just want to get to the 199 and see where we are there. I'm pretty tall-ish, I'm 5'9", so I don't want to be too small, but I just want to be fit is my overall goal. And have a pretty back, honestly. I've never had a pretty back, so that's what I want in my life.
Hopefully you stay with us on this journey, because I think it's a little more interesting and more challenge to do a series where you come along the journey versus the destination part. A lot of channels, I think, I have no hate against people that already have channels that they show where their ideal body's at, where they show the before and after, but I don't think many channels have the journey. So I think,
and trying to find a lot of videos on YouTube, because especially just starting out, and I want to see the before and afters. People have a few pictures here and there, but I've yet to find a journey series. So I just think it'd be pretty cool to do. Also, we do have a Fitsta, and it's called Lift 4 Days. That is what our icon looks like, and it's also going to be our little picture for this channel. So go give us a follow, we'll follow back. And also, if there's any kind of videos that you guys like want to see us do or have any questions, like drop them in the comments below, and we will check them out.